Uganda made 61 years as an independent country this Monday, with this year's celebrations taking place in Kitgum. As an annual practice during the Independence Week, the I.K. Musazi public lecture was held in the National Theatre to celebrate his contribution to Uganda's independence journey.
To bring colonialism into Uganda, and his son, I.K. Musazi, chose to do the opposite. He fought vehemently to take colonialism out of Uganda.
Yes, so these are people that we are eating commando, just so you know. We are eating Rolexes. Yes, and we actually know the value of money because some of us are working as we study. Yes, so when I speak, I do not speak just for me who is at UCU and I have the privilege of going to university. I am also speaking for youth that are back there struggling to make a living and also support their younger siblings and some even their parents. Yes.
It was October 9th, 1962, when this memory was made. Did this day simply mean replacing the Union Jack with the Uganda flag, or did it really take a shift in the colors that define us economically, politically, and socially? I took a walk around campus to find out the students' perceptions of what independence really brings to their minds.
So, I personally am independent, but there are certain people in this country who will argue out they are not independent, and they have certain reasons. Because of the term of what independence is, it is freedom, it is, to us, it is standing boldly in a certain gap and enjoying certain benefits. So you find someone probably in Karamoja saying they're not independent because they are living in fear of whether the certain part of the Nile is about to cut themselves off Uganda. So certain people do not access social services like health, like education. You find stories of people who are living up country, of these children have to first take care of their siblings and then later on go and study. So you find that probably the nearest health center is in the next city. So that leaves back a question to our leaders. Are we actually independent as we celebrate independence?
I don't think that the country is independent by its own, because we still see that the country still relies on these non-government organizations that are from other countries that still give us financial support in the country. So I don't think the country is fully independent of its own. If we're independent by ourselves, we would be like would be able to finance ourselves without support from other organizations that come from other countries. So I believe that the country is not yet fully independent of its own.
Like we as Uganda, as a country, we still rely on our superpower, that is Britain, for support, for loans, for grants, so that we can develop our economy. We still rely on them for loans. It's the one which dictates the policies that we must as a country follow. So it limits our ability to, as a country, to make decisions. Since we have to make decisions, since most of the decisions we make have to be approved by the Commonwealth, and the Commonwealth is Britain. So we are still not fully developed. We are still not fully independent since we are under the Commonwealth.
61 years down the road, the youthful population in Uganda still questions the level of independence of the country, with questions rising on issues like unemployment and poor service delivery. What more can those who are custodian of the power do to be able to solve some of these insufficiencies? Okurut Timothy, Pamela Nawire, Media Link News.